down. Say, check this out.
Turn up the sound.
Looking good. Let the show begin. Hit me with it now.
You suck me.
It's the big. It's the big. The
Big Square Eye.
Welcome to the Big Square Eye, and believe me, it is big today because it's Superstar Day, which means that our 4 daily stars have returned to fight it out to the last to see who will achieve superstar status. Only one will do it, and which one will it be?
Big Square Eye.
Someone's watching you.
Will it be our star from Monday? There she is, the ever-smiling Elsa. She was, in fact, our star game show host. Tony Barber taught her everything she knows. And on Tuesday, of course, well, that's Anti, who terrorised everybody on the floor in his battery-driven, chin-operated wheelchair. An absolute maniac. OK, and of course, if you check out the one in the middle, that is, in fact, Sarah doing the shimmy and the hip drops. And she did the camel, she did everything. She was absolutely sensational, our star belly dancer. And, of course, yesterday, well, need I remind you, the great Anthony. The great Anthony, who was so fantastic, he not only made the duck disappear, he brought it back again. And we've brought back our 4 daily stars. There they are, in the makeup department. And boy, do they need it, especially Elsa. No, I didn't mean that, Elsa, no. She's smiling there, almost swallowed the powder puff. There, in fact, is Anti, yes, looking very cool in his shades. And our star belly dancer, she can't even keep still when she's in the chair, can she? Look absolutely lovely, Sarah. And, oh, Anthony, you look lovely too. Oh, look, little cool raise of the eyebrows there, slick the hair back. Look fantastic, the great Anthony. And, of course, on today's show, we'll be spending a bit of time in the kitchen. There'll be nothing in there worth eating, but plenty worth beating. And we'll meet someone who wakes up every morning swinging, but usually ends up under par. But that doesn't matter, because our second guest will be there at hand to make sure that she's nursed back to health. Here's a man who will guarantee that nurses are never out of business because he makes everybody sick. Knuckles McDermott! But time now to swing into action with our first guest. Our first guest is a very good driver, but also she can chip in with a few other talents when necessary. So, Knuckles, why don't we just tee off?
Big Square Eye.
And our first guest today on the Big Square Eye is Kelly Murphy. Kelly! Nice to have you along. Kelly, you're actually a supervisor at a camp for talented athletes.
That's right.
We've got some talented stars for you today.
Good.
Just how good their golf is, I'm not really too sure, but you'll be used to this, so maybe you can show them what you want them to do today.
Rightio.
OK.
Fine, let's begin here. We're showing you 2 skills today from golf. First of all, we're doing putting, and later we'll be doing chipping. Our first skill that we're going to do with putting, we're looking at accuracy. Remember, when we putt, thumbs down the centre of the shaft, and it's just like a pendulum action, straight back and straight through. OK, so we're going for the centre. A little bit off target.
Looking good.
Got him that time. Our second skill, we're trying to concentrate on speed, so we want to stop it on the pink section of the carpet. Okay, a bit softer this time.
Very fast green, this one, Kelly.
Royal Square Eye, they're a bit fast, aren't they?
oh, still rolling away. Oh, it is fast.
This skill here, we're going to combine the 2 bits together, line and length. We have to get it straight enough so it goes up the ramp, and we also have to hit it hard enough so it doesn't roll back down at us. Okay, so again, pendulum action, straight back. Straight through, not hard enough. That one was better. We're going to aim at the target again. Again, pendulum action, straight back, straight through. Second skill is chipping. A narrow stance, hands forward of the ball and weight forward, and we hit down on the ball. And that pops the ball up into the air for us.
Don't aim for me, Kelly. Oh, good, you didn't aim for me. Oh, Kelly. Kelly, not nice. OK, Kelly, pop over here. And that wasn't nice. The great Anthony now, well, is he going to be like the great white shark? We'll find out, Anthony. Just come on up here, mate. Just line yourself up. You've got 30 seconds to get round the course. And remember, they're very fast greens, mate, all right? And your time starts now. Boy, oh, 45, that one, didn't it? It went through the... Very gently, Anthony.
That looks better.
Hey! Just a little bit out there, but not bad. That's it. Line it up first, mate. Line it up. That's the way. That's... Look, oh, straight in. Great shot. OK, wait for it to stop. And
10,
line it up.
9.
Got the target. Well done.
7.
Now the chipping, mate. Take out Knuckles. Oh, he's taking me out. Get under it. Have another go. Oh. Sarah, over you come, love. That was a great start there from Anthony. Apart from the chipping there, he's looking good. And are you all lined up there, my love? And your time starts now. Oh, so close. Yes, straight through. Nice and gentle. And, oh, just run a little bit too far. Greens are faster than ever.
Yeah.
Did that one well, didn't
Yeah,
you?
very good.
Can't wait for it to stop. She probably stands at microwaves shouting for the food to hurry up and cook as well. OK, wait. Oh, she's going to line it back up again.
10, 9.
Oh, let's score well on the chipping, Sarah. Oh, good shots. Oh, and again. Leave me alone. Oh, well done. Great recovery, Kelly. Anti, over you come, mate. Mate, I hope your golf's better than your driving, otherwise we're all in trouble, aren't we? Line it up. OK, and your time starts now. Oh, you gave that a thump. Oh.
2 out of 2.
Gently, Anti, very gently. Oh, God. Boy's an absolute animal. He does everything like that. All right. Wait for it to stop. Go on to the chipping. That's it. Line it up and...
9.
Underneath it. Underneath it, mate.
7.
Bend the knees. Have another go. Have another go, Anti. Have another go. And again. Oh, that'll do. All right. Elsa. Boy, he's like a mad axeman, isn't he? The mad axe murderer. OK, line it up, Elsa. Elsa will smile, whatever happens. And you lined up, and your time starts now. Oh, very nice. Very delicate.
Excellent.
Oh, yes. Bit softer. That's it. I reckon that might just make it too. It did. It made it onto the pink. And she's down the hole. She's got one on the pink. She's down the hole. Wait for it to stop, Elsa. You've got plenty of time. Line it up, my love. That's it. Good shot. Chipping. Onto the chipping.
Down.
Oh. Wipes out one of the audience. She hit the target.
3.
Well, Elsa doesn't care about the crowd. She just wants to score points. Never mind if she kills anyone in the bargain. Let's start there with the great white Anthony. The great white shark. There he is.
Anthony displayed a lot of accuracy on his putting, so I thought Anthony was worth 7.
A 7 for Anthony.
7.
Okay.
7.
Gave it a bit of a slog, though, didn't he?
He did.
And here's, yes, Sledgehammer Sarah. Here she is.
Sarah, again, her putting was very good, and she made a good recovery in the end with the chipping, so I'd give her 7 too.
Oh!
7.
Sarah.
7.
OK, well, so far we're both on 7s. Let's see what Anti actually picks up here, the mad driver.
He was very accurate with his putting, but he's a little bit powerful with his putting, so I'd give him 6.
6 for Anti. OK. And Elsa killed 2 members in the crowd with the golf ball, which was with the tennis ball, actually. But she's still smiling. She doesn't care, does she?
I also picked up the idea of line and length very, very well with the putting, and her chipping needed a little bit to be improved, but I'd give her 8 for a putting.
Up on the pink, the only one. It means that, OK, that's good stuff. Well done, sir. And our thanks to our special guest today on the Big Square Eye, Kelly Murphy. Kelly, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, well, now it's time to take a look at the scoreboard after round one, and, well, it's very close. It's early days yet. Alistair's got a nose in front by 1 point over Sarah and Anthony with 8. OK. Well, anything can happen. A couple of our stars may be feeling a little bit sick after the first round with the points, but early days, things can only get better, especially in the hands of our second guest, the Big Square Eye nurse, Vicky Elder.
Someone's watching you.
Oh, gross. Vicky, what are you doing?
I'm just adding a little bit more blood and pus to
Give it a lot more
wound.
pus. Go on,
You think
lots
so?
of pus.
Oh,
Oh, that's our way. That's what we like to see. Oh, yuck. There we go. A nurse always has to carry her own bottle of blood and her own bottle of pus. You never know when you're going to need it.
Don't.
Now, what happened to our poor Alexandra here?
well, she ran her foot over with a motor mower.
Oh dear, never mind.
I know.
Had better days, Alexandra, eh? Yeah, well, OK. But she's very brave. She's not in any pain
She's
at all.
not crying or anything. She's
No?
great.
So now what you're going to do then is show us how to amputate the foot?
No, I'm going to dress it right now before it starts bleeding.
Oh.
There.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh no,
Can you amputate it?
we're gonna fix it all up. We're
Okay.
gonna just get that dressing on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use forceps with a clean hand and a
Yes.
dirty hand, and you just swab it once down.
Get as much blood. Oh,
And you've got to get as much blood off it, making
Right.
sure you're going from the clean hand to the dirty hand,
Very
and then throwing it all away.
yeah, there's all pus dripping down the
Oh
side of the bag.
no!
Oh, yuck!
Yeah.
Yuck!
Pretty disgusting, but we've got to get it off before you bleed to death.
Right. And Alexandra, we'll actually keep these, and you can keep all those little pussy spots as
Oh,
souvenirs. And put them on the mantelpiece to show people. Yeah.
Oh, and then we'll just dry it off with a dry piece of cotton wool.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
And just one more. There we go. And we'll throw that forceps away, and with the clean forceps.
And now we
pick
have to
up
take the foot.
Yep, we're going to. No, we're not. We're
Oh.
going to put over a clean dressing, and we're going to bind it up
OK.
to make it all nice and secure. And hopefully you won't bleed anymore.
Well, hopefully.
And hopefully you won't go on motor mower or lawn.
Nurse Knuckles, take that foot off. Go on. Go on, take it off. Yeah, good on you. Nurse
So
Knuckles.
we'll get it all together.
Bandage
And
it up.
there we are. It's all bandaged.
He's mad.
And then we'll just put the clip on up the top so she's not going to stand on it.
Right.
And there we have it.
There we go. Oh, she's all better. OK, well, that's the way it's done. But now we have our 4 stars in the Big Square surgery. They're actually over there at the moment, yeah. And they're waiting because we have patients, 4 patients in urgent need of medical attention. So we're going to make this very realistic, just like a real hospital. And we're going to leave them there till next Monday before we give them any attention. No, we're not. No, not at all. All our doctors are over there waiting. They know how it's done. Remember, guys, their lives are in your hands. Yes, so, yeah, heaven help all of us. All right, and the death march, your time starts now.
Dr. LaCastra, report to surgery, please.
Oh, I'm coming.
Dr. Knuckles, you're wanted in psychiatry.
That'll be right. Oh, yuck,
Oh, this is great.
isn't it? Oh, like,
Oh, well done.
oh, yeah, nice clean swipe hand. So I just, you know, spread it around everywhere.
Dr. LaCastra, report to surgery, please.
Oh,
Dr. Knuckles, you're wanted in psychiatry.
oh, I don't know about that technique.
I think Anthony had more blood on his.
Yeah, yeah. I think that, yeah, a lot of blood, but Anto actually just preferred the pus.
I think he did,
Covered
yeah.
them in pus.
One's got more pus and one's got more blood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And they're loving it, they're wiping it all around the place. Oh, yuck. Probably a lot sicker than they were when they first came
I
in.
know.
Oh, yeah, exactly, Knuckles, exactly. Oh. Well, Sarah's patient is screwing up his face in pain. Yes, Brad? Oh. Pretty gross, isn't it?
Doctor in the house.
Might be quicker to actually, it is actually tomato sauce and mustard.
It is tomato
So it might be
sauce and
quicker to
mustard.
actually lick it off, won't it?
Yeah, we'll have a barbecue.
Yeah, there we go, yeah. Barbecue, that's a good idea.
Throw the foot on the barbie.
Yes.
9.
Come on, Lee. Shove the clip on, mate. Shove it in. Right through the foot, doesn't matter. Well, there we go. Anthony, the great magician, but is he a great surgeon? Well, not quite so sure. Well, we might start with Anthony on the end there. Vicky, tell us what you thought.
I think Anthony's patient was bleeding a hell of a lot. So I think he was at a disadvantage, but he just went over and over the swabbing, and his bandaging was a bit to leave to be desired. So I'll give him a 7.
7, Anthony.
Good try.
7.
Move along there to Nurse Sarah.
Sarah? Well, Sarah, you did a good job, except you were washing the foot after you'd put the dressing on, so I'll have to take a few points off for that. But apart from that, the bandage is great, so I'll give you an 8.
Oh! Okay, and did you read about that poor fella who was in the paper the other day? And the doctor came in, he was in the hospital bed, and he said, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. And he said, what's the bad news? He said, we've had to amputate both your legs. And he said, what's the good news? He said, the bloke in the next bed wants to buy your slippers.
Well, there you go.
All right, we'll move along there. True story. Move along there to Anto, who probably caused the accident by running over the foot with the wheelchair.
Well, Anti, your bandaging was really good.
Still blood and pus between the toes.
I know you haven't wiped everything off, so it's going to get all smelly under there. So I'll have to give you a 7.
A 7. All right.
7.
Yeah, so there we go, Rebecca. Your foot's going to drop off probably. Okay, we'll just move along here to yes, to Elsa. She's smiling. It's not her foot. She doesn't care. Yeah.
Well, Elsa, you swabbed all the pus and the blood off really well, and you bandaged it up well, so I think I'd give you a 9.
A 9 for Elsa? All right, well, there we go, in the Big Square surgery, and we'd like to thank the Big Square Eye nurse, Vicky Elder. Vicky, thank you very much for coming out. Well, it's time now to check the scoreboard after round 2 and see how we're sitting. And, oh, Elsa has leapt 2 points clear of Sarah with 17. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. There's still another game to go. Well, remember when you were kids and you used to borrow Mum's wooden spoon and use the saucepan set as a drum kit? We've got a grown man on the show now who still does the same thing. But he's not quite as silly as he sounds. Please welcome to the Big Square Eye, Greg Sheehan.
Someone's watching you.
Look, that's absolutely sensational. You can make these utensils, make all those noises, and of course you actually play real drums, don't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The real drums sound a bit louder.
Yeah, well, we had Monica Trapaga on the show the other day, and you're actually one of her moochers, aren't you?
I've been a moocher for quite a while.
Have you really? And you've played with some other top Australian bands. Tell us.
That's right. I played in a few rock bands and jazz bands, including the Goanna Band and Richard Clapton.
Right, been around a bit.
Yep.
Good to see. Well, I'll tell you what, we're actually going to bring up our 4 stars now. And up you come, guys. And gather round Greg, because Greg will now show you how to actually make these kitchen utensils, well, turn them into percussion instruments.
OK, kids, look, if we start perhaps with glass, just be careful you don't hit it too hard so you don't break it. If you dip it into the water, it changes the sound of it. And you just move along wherever you want, play a little tune on the glasses if you want. The lentils make quite an interesting sound. Don't eat the biscuits, they're for afterwards. The saucepans. Just a nice simple rhythm is fine. This one's a little bit hard to play and it's a little bit heavy, but if you give it a good hit underneath, you can make a good sound with it, all right?
All right. OK, well, Greg, you step back inside here. We'll send the other three off and you can back later. And, Anti, what's going to happen is Greg is going to accompany you with a voice.
Yeah, that's a bit of a voice rap.
All right.
OK, here we go.
Good job, Anto. Very good job. Anthony, here he comes.
Okay.
Great, Anthony. Pick up the old drumsticks, mate.
There's the sticks, Anthony.
Yeah, OK. You got your sticks? Oh, you're going to start on that, right. Right.
Bit of heavy metal there.
Well, OK, different style there from Anthony. Here comes Sarah's got rhythm because Sarah's a belly dancer, you know. She can do the belly stuff. All right, Sarah, your turn. Now. She's back on the beat.
All a bit of something there.
9.
Sound out of that. 3. Thoughtful stars. Put the sticks back there for Al, so how's that for sportsmanship? OK, pick up the drumsticks, and your time starts now. Alsa, stay up here. The other three, come up, line up by the table there. Bit of showmanship there from Alsa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. OK, bit of maracas. OK, and we'll start on the end there with Sarah. Yeah.
Sarah, I thought you got into some very subtle sounds there, especially on the little bamboo wok there, so I'll give you a 7.
7 for Sarah, OK. Mad Anti. Yes.
Anti, I thought you really danced along with the rhythms really well, so I'll give you a 7 as well.
Good rhythm. Very good rhythm. I like the boys' rhythm.
Yeah.
The great Anthony.
The great Anthony was very reserved and very relaxed and really focused on what you did, so I'll give you a 7 as well.
Oh! 7 so far. Well, Alsa, is she going to break the 7s? Well, let's find out.
Now, Alisa, I loved the rhythms you did, and also you got playing a lot of the different instruments, and I like the way you dance with the shaker, so I'll give you an 8.
An 8? Well, there we go, and that's what happened in the Big Square Kitchen. We'd like to thank our special guest in the Big Square Kitchen today, Greg Sheehan. Thanks very much.
Bob.
Very talented, man. Thank you. Well, it's time now to take a look at the final scoreboard on today's Big Square Eye Superstar Show.
Someone's watching you.
OK, let's look at that final scoreboard. Unbelievable. 3 clear points. Alsa's flashing up the top with 25. She's our superstar today on the Big Square Eye. Alsa, look Congratulations. Oh, look. Sensational. Okay. All right, now. Okay, you have to keep the noise down here because this bit's the important bit. Ailsa, you're going to be playing this last game all on your own. This last game, in a moment, you're going to see 20 prizes come up on the screen. Those 20 prizes, you can actually keep any of those that you remember. You'll have 30 seconds to actually recall as many prizes as you can. Remember that 4 of those prizes will actually have bonuses attached to them. I can't tell you what the 4 are, I'm sorry, but the viewers at home will see because bonus will actually flash up on their screens, all right? So you understand the game? Yes. 20 seconds to remember, 30 seconds to remember 20 prizes, OK? And best of luck. Let's wander over now to the big square eye. We'll peer into the big square eye, and could we please roll our superstar string of prizes now? Big square eye. OK, we've got a backpack, we've got a Aussie Rules ball signed by Neil Cordy, a pendant, a foot stamp, a Colette record, some coloured crayons, a wallet. We've got some blank VHS cassette tapes, a roll of film, some Degrassi books, that's a Moonlight poster, some laces, some Word Up books, and some singles, some super string, a ball signed by Robert Wheatley and Anissa Tan, Walkman, you don't get knuckles, some socks, and some tights, Kerry's legs, and a Sound Unlimited Posse album. OK, keep thinking all the time now. We just wander back here. All right, just keep thinking. You've got 30 seconds now to try and remember as many of those prizes as you can. Good luck, and your time starts now.
Walkman, videotapes, film, wallet, Degrassi books,
yep.
super string, the 2 sets of albums, the 2 sets of albums.
Yep, the socks.
The socks. Oh, the shoelaces. The shoelaces.
Yeah. Keep going.
3,
2.
The film. The work, yes. Oh, that's not bad. OK, what we'll do now is we will actually show you what the bonus prizes were, OK? The bonus prizes today were, in fact, well, if you remember the foot stamp, that was actually an original Ken Done that he painted on the show with a Ken Done initial on it as well. There we go, his surfboard. The videotapes were, in fact, an electronic game. Yeah. All right, and the Word Up books were, they were, in fact, a cordless telephone. And the socks, in fact, was, oh, very nice looking tennis racket there. Yep, I actually played with one of those myself. Good racket. And Ailsa, you actually remembered 10 of those prizes altogether, and more importantly, 2 of them were bonus prizes. Let's just find out what those bonus prizes were. You got the VHS blank tapes, which was, in fact, the electronic game. Yes, the electronic game. And also you got... Also, of course, you got the socks, and with the socks was a great tennis racket. Did you play tennis? OK, great. It's a good tennis racket, believe me. Very good. Let's go over now, pick them up and find out what else you got. OK, here we come. Here are your prizes now. Round they come, and there's your tennis racket, nice looking racket, there we go. And also, there's your electronic game, fantastic. We'll load you up with all the other prizes. We need to bring up our 3 other stars. We've got some great prizes for you. We've actually got big square eye directors chairs, don't they look fantastic? And also, you'll be taking home your big square eye t-shirts. Sit there, relax, take it easy. I'm just going to load Ailsa up with all the prizes. What else did we get over here? Oh, and we'll see you again very, very soon on the big square eye. Where are you? Yes, OK, see you again soon. All right, let's load you up. There's the VHS tapes. OK, your Walkman. Don't forget the Walkman. Want the Walkman, OK. And the Walkman. Oh, yes, the latest.
Give it a try. Better believe it's the big square eye. Yeah, the big square eye. When you're watching us, we're watching you. Plenty to see, so don't be no fool. Tune in later, right now we're gonna fly. Tell your friends about the big square eye. Peace. Someone's watching you.